Hi everyone, Ivana Taylor here. I didn't cover a lot of specifics. I haven't covered a lot of specifics around how to use AI in the market research process. And I was just doing something here and I thought you would be interested. So I actually have a graphic here, a PDF graphic of the marketing process. I go over this at every presentation and I realized after having a lot of conversation with my audience that they were really struggling in this process, but I wasn't sure where individual people were struggling. So I was like, gosh, if I did a survey, what might that look like? So this is my first round. I really didn't remember to do this video until I had gotten some of this done. So let's dive in and see what we've done so far. And then let's see where we want to go from here. So the first thing I did is, again, this is the paid version of ChatGPT. I used the attachment and I uploaded this graphic, which is really great that it shows the graphic on the screen. It didn't used to do that. The first thing I did is ask it, can you read the attached document? This is important because sometimes it can and sometimes it can't. And there's no sense in getting into your project unless you know that it can see the document. So it says, yeah, I see the document. And then it goes on to pull the text from that document and give me some comments. So then I said, perfect. I want to survey my audience to find out exactly what part of the process they're stuck in. So using that PDF, come up with some questions. I've actually not seen this because I went and set this up to record. So let's see what it says. The first thing it says is to, first of all, it's recommending a sliding scale, 1 to 5. Okay. How confident are you in understanding the demand and competition in your market? How would you rate your current engagement with your target audience? So this is sort of picking one thing and asking you where you are stuck. I really, really like this. And this is just going to be a great place to start. So I'm going to start thinking about creating these questions in my survey tool. You're probably wondering, which survey tool are you going to use? I actually have two options, right? The first one is I use QuestionPro. I'm a friend of QuestionPro and have been friends with them for a very long time. Let's see what they're doing at pricing. There is a forever option. Look at this. This forever free option is absolutely perfect. And I really love this software. I actually am a trained marketing research professional. And so I love this because the reporting is absolutely amazing. So there's a tool I can use. Another tool that I use is as I mentioned to you, I use Zoho One to run my entire business. It costs me less than $50 a month. And I have all of these apps that you can see. I have social media. I have my calendar tool. I have an online training platform. Your emails. I have 2 CRMs. I have a project management tool. There are like so many things that I'm not even showing you. But one of the things that Zoho has is a survey app, which is easy to use. Now, remember, you can go use SurveyMonkey. There are other tools that you can use that are free, but they also offer a survey tool, and this is really terrific because you can have a lot more freedom and you have used the tool a lot more. Like in this one, this is like $99 a month. This is if you're getting lots of responses and so on and so forth. So it just depends. Most of us are in the basic survey area. So this is why I like the Zoho One option. But I am doing some fancy schmancy things with the surveys that I'm doing. And so I will be using my QuestionPro tool because it just has more features and I like the reporting and so on and so forth. But this is really for like the advanced users, I would say. There is a free option, gives you, so if you like that, go ahead and do that. So don't be surprised. So that the whole point of all of this particular video is that it gives you a start. You can actually now take these questions, put them into your survey, and move on. Now, one thing I did not do in this one, and let's do this just for fun. I'm going to use my UR. Where is it? UR. I love this prompt. Awesome prompt. We're going to use UR, and I'm going to say design a market research survey. Now, I did not do a UR here. I didn't tell it who it was, and I didn't give it any type of thing. Oh, here is another version. So for each market research survey, and it's understanding that this is the project that we're doing. This is a design a survey project. And so it's saying, all right, so now let's do this. Let's do a multiple choice version. So without any prompting, it did a scale. With prompting as that I want to design a survey, it's giving me additional questions and information. Great. I love this one. See, already by using that UR and giving it a role and a skill set, it's already giving me higher quality information. Let's get into when you're designing a market research survey, what is the difference between the range, this not being confident and being extremely confident, and this idea here? I'm going to give you a sneaky tip. When you create a survey, just go ahead. You can distribute it to some friends. You can just sit there yourself and answer every which way, right? It doesn't matter. Just generate some answers. Once you generate, go through answering the questions, do 30, 50 different responses, and then take a look at the report. Because remember, the purpose of doing research is so that you can make decisions, so that you can create offers, so that you can put your time and money exactly where it's supposed to be. Because if you don't, you're going to be spinning your wheels. So what is the difference? When we're looking at these rating questions on a scale of 1 to 5, how confident are you? How would you rate your current engagement? So now you're asking people to do a self-assessment. And if you think about your audience and they do a self-assessment, they could say, yeah, I'm pretty confident. No, I'm not confident at all. A lot of people on the scale of 1 to 5 will vote neutral. That tells you very, very little. So you have to think about, imagine that you got an answer here of 3. What does that tell you? 3, they're confident, they're not confident. If my objective of doing this is to create more content around research, I'm not getting that feeling of I know what to do, right? It's not helping me make a decision. Are your customers purchasing because of the product or service itself or because of the outcome it provides for them? I don't know that these answers are going to help me serve my audience, nor are they going to help me create an offer or create new content. So that's sort of my first impression of this. Can you run this survey? You absolutely can, but I really, really encourage you to, when you create your survey, to go ahead and make sure that that you know what you're going to do with the results. So create a set of false results and see what decisions you would make. I think this one is a lot better because it's telling me a little bit more about where they are. They either have never conducted research or they do it regularly, or they're somewhere in between trends, and I see more of where they are. And doing this on ChatGPT is also giving me some ideas about what other questions I might be asking. So this is a quick little tutorial about how to do and start creating some surveys to better understand your audience. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, throw them in the bottom and I will either respond or make another video.